Hello guys, it's ChessMasterStream again and welcome to another puzzle of the day. So it's a white to move. Feel free to pause the video and try to solve it yourself. So assuming you did it, let's see if I can manage to solve this puzzle. So this queen is a little bit misplaced. What else do we see here? If I move the rook, I'm gonna hang my queen, unless the move will be with a check. That means I'm gonna win their queen, but not the case here. I could try some queen trapping moves, but I don't think they would work. So also I could move my rook on h3 or e3. I would lose a pawn, but I would prepare for something, at least something. So it's white to move. Somehow I find this quite difficult. So maybe rook here, that gives up a queen, so I cannot really move a rook. So queen takes their rook, king takes back. So I find this quite complicated, I don't know why. So if rook here, we trade queens. I could try to take my knight in the game, so knight e3 and then knight f5 with the threat of taking out g7 if king takes back. The rook takes with a check, king cannot take the rook because of queen, and I can take their queen. Well, that's a long shot, nothing forced because I have to move once, twice and third time. Also queen d3 is possible, indirectly putting more pressure on h pawn. Maybe someday rook h3 and checkmate here. So it's early morning, as we all know. In the mornings I'm not as sharp in the puzzles. Oh, I think I see now. A rook takes knight, queen takes queen, rook takes queen. If they take back my rook, I get the queen. So I was overcomplicating this puzzle. So they decided not to take back, so we have one more move to make, and somehow I have to save the rook. So where to move rook? Here, nope, back. Yeah, I think that's the only safe square for my rook. Alright, we solved first puzzle, +1, yay, great success. Okay, we just lost the bishop, so it's black to move. Feel free to pause the video. So, assuming you did it, we have some back rank shenanigans here, so have to be careful. We have also two checks. One check with the rook, so rook takes back, and another check, queen d3, which looks a little bit stronger. So if king comes closer, queen d2, check. So that looks like something, but still I don't know. Unclear to me. Well, if we ever move this rook up taking the bishop, that's a checkmate. If I move any of rooks on the c file, they will take twice, and also that's a checkmate. So unless I move this rook with a check, it shouldn't be a rook move. First, it looks like a queen check here, and if king here, then it looks safe for them. Okay, then I take the bishop, so queen d3, king moves, and I take the bishop because now that's not a checkmate as my queen is defending the rook. So yeah, I think it's just winning a piece here. Alright, solved another one. +2. Yay! Thank you very much, chess.com puzzles. +2. I mean, if I fail one, that's plus. I apologize. That's -20. So, okay, one more. What do we see here? Queen and a bishop makes a nice battery on a pawn. Well, that gives us nothing. So we could give a Chekaruski that just gives away a horse. So no reason of doing that. Also I can take the bishop and double their pawns. They don't have any threats to us, so that's a good thing. So what if I take the bishop, pawn takes back, and then queen h5 with a checkmate threat at h7, and also with some shenanigans at f7. That looks like something. Yeah. Okay, let's try for that. Alright, it's solved, so I was thinking too much. Yay. So let's do one more. Okay, we just gave up a rook. I hope there was a good reason for that. You can pause the video, try to solve it, assuming you did it. So can you see checkmate? So check, moves, check, checkmate, mate in 3. Alright, well, mate in 2, he just helped us. Here I will go back, just for the beginners who think that if I check, come on, this pawn cannot take back queen because of the bishop pin, so it cannot move because it's illegal in chess. So exploiting the pin, this was really nice actually. Okay, one more. Alright, this is from familiar chess checkmate puzzles, but you can pause the video first. So how to finish it? Usually the idea is that this knight covers g8 and g6 squares, so the king has only one legit square to move, and that's h7. So rook h3 check. This time there is knight h6, but as previously we see, again there's a pin, so this guy is actually not defending the knight, so we can just take it. Come on, come on. That's a checkmate. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. As you can see, exploiting the pin once again, this was really nice, and I hope you liked the video. Feel free to subscribe my channel, like the video, and see you next time. Cheers.